Most of my career started this way, seeing something that I liked, something that excited me, then reaching out to a person, making a call, and person-to-person conversation. I'm sharing stories from my early days, getting into animation and creative work, and why that spark and curiosity and human connection still matter today. My first job was working at Ole Optics, a comic book coloring studio in Northern California. And the way I got into that was a computer lab working on learning editing and 3D software. And then I went up to Ole Optics, where I met a few other guys that were doing experimental animation, and we were testing an animation program called Animo. But I'm still in touch with some of those guys, and one of the things I wanted to share is that your excitement, your connection to your interest in a field can be one of your most valuable assets. Of course, the hard work and the passion have to be there to create the work. I mean, with animation, it takes a lot of hours. But one of the things that I've been thinking about is making random calls. Like, I called up Ole Optics because I had heard about it through the computer lab, got a meeting with the owner and was hired, got to work with some amazing people who are still working in the industry. And as I think back to my early starts, it was moments like this again and again where I followed my intuition and a little spark that led to amazing things. I got into CalArts after working at Ole Optics, and one of the first summers I was at my parents' house because it was between courses, and I saw this thing on the news about Digital Domain. They had just finished up work on the Titanic, and they were showing the behind the scenes stuff. And of course, I was amazed. The technology, the innovation, the tools, the studio. You had a big black room with a guy in a green suit with ping pong balls, and I was just like, oh, I want to know what they're doing. I want to go play. So I got the name off the screen, and I think it was Andre Bastanabe, I think. And I called up Digital Domain. I'm like, can I talk to this guy? And he picked up the phone, and I had a conversation with him. And then I think it was like a week or two later, I was down in the room, and I got an internship that summer working in the motion capture department. And that's happened again and again where I see something that just thrills my imagination, and I just go straight ahead. I contact the person. I use whatever form, whatever possible entryway to have a conversation with somebody, and then just let your enthusiasm be part of the interview. Like, not just that you are doing the stuff, but you're like, what are you guys doing? Like, can I come see it? Can these types of connections are what they look for, because these are the people that got into those places. They got there by similar ways, by hard work, yes, passion, connection to your interests, but then also just trusting in the magic.
Animo goes far beyond anything that has previously been achieved with computer systems for animators, allowing the creative team unprecedented control.